rest in peace. I don't know. I know you saw the story about Sonya Massey. That was the
Who is that?
That was a young mother. She was only 36 of two that was killed by that police officer in her home.
I saw that video. That was some cowardly shit, man.
Extra disturbing, yeah.
What
Because
happened?
they just put it out. It happened back in, I think, the 6th, July 6th, and they just now released the video. So they immediately arrested him. He's arrested.
Arrested who?
The police officer, because he shot her after everybody saw the cam tape. They arrested him. He's now terminated, is officially indicted on charges of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with the firearm, and official misconduct. If you look it up, if you go, and Google it, you can see the videos. It's so disturbing.
That's the cop who did it?
Yes, he was 30 years old, and he actually told the other cop, because as he did it, his partner said, "Oh my gosh, she's still breathing. I'm gonna get a my kit," is what he called it, like emergency kit. And that one said, "Don't even bother. It was a headshot. I got her." So you can actually hear them. You can hear that.
There's another hierarchy that y'all don't get. These officers, these are humiliation rituals that they are programmed to do. Let me tell you something, man. Caucasian males with guns trying to police anybody, there will never be justice. Look at the history of Caucasian male cops in the history of America. There'll never be justice. They should not be allowed to be cops.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if you got a Caucasian male and a Caucasian male is a cop, justice cannot be served like that, especially against people from other races. Do you know the history of what they've done since they came here and began the slaughter of human life in America? I mean, like, yo, when you see a Caucasian male cop, you are in danger, but you don't hear this type of talk normally. It's, oh, you got to watch out for black people. You got to, no. Look at the history of America. As soon as they landed, the slaughter began. Dead air.
So prayers for her 2 kids. It's a boy and a girl. He's
Caucasian male cop is a
So
dangerous
sad.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's a murder.
Oh, straight up. I mean, you can actually see it here. It's like so
and the
crazy.
cold thing about it, the kids, hopefully they got family they could go to, because now it's,
Yeah.
I hope they don't go into foster care or no shit.
Well,
like
they
that.
already showed it. They already showed a.
What did he shoot her for, D? Just a regular
he
stop?
claims no. She actually called them because she felt that somebody was possibly going in her home or something, or around the property or what have you. And then when they got there, there's some other things that were happening, like a car that had a bunch of windows broke out in her front of her house. But anyway, when they came, she let them in. You know, they came in. She called them. And she had water boiling on the stove, and she went over and she said, "Oh, let me turn that off because we don't want that to overboil," what have you. And he was like, "Yeah, we," and they even joked. She joked with the cop and said, "Yeah, we don't want," he said, "Yeah, we don't want we don't want that happening while I'm here," whatever. And she turned it off. But when she went to go get the pot to remove it, he started all of a sudden just yelling at her like, put it down, what have you.
Yeah, that's what they do. They escalated. They started yelling at you. It don't matter what she would have did.
Yeah.
If she would have dropped it, he'd have still found a way to do that. That was his mission.
So it was just.
That's how it goes.
You
That's why I
watch
don't really call the cops. I don't like calling the cops. I'm afraid who's going to show up. Because they got the authority to pull it. And everything else gets sorted out. Sister lost her life over nothing. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You call the cops to your house, they be like, man, we might shoot a motherfucker in here.
Right.
Call on your family member that's autistic, they'll shoot him.
Yeah.
You know
We
what I'm
should
saying?
be up in arms in this about this. A couple weeks ago, all you niggas was all in on the Drake and Kendrick beef, and that's bullshit. That
Right.
ain't helping nobody, them two niggas going at it. But this innocent woman was murdered. Let's see how some of you niggas out there that always got something to say about internet beefs and projecting bullshit on people's lives, how up in arms are you guys about this?
I bet you can't say nothing, can you, Stephen A? Because you got that corporate check. You can't risk that corporate check. Speaking from the heart. Let me say that one more time. All of the people with the platform to say something about this, you won't risk that corporate check standing up for your people, will you? I didn't think so.
Anyway, so prayers again to her family. And they have hired the one you don't like. They hired Ben Crump, but
No, Ben Crump showed
That's
up.
wow, man.
isn't that
I couldn't even watch it once I seen.
Remember that sister? Remember,
Yeah.
remember that? Remember that?
You knew
Remember
it.
in Dallas, that Caucasian female cop shot that man in his house,
walked in his place, right in his apartment.
and you saw what happened to her. She got the minimum.
She
I
got
bet
what,
she
like
on the
10
streets
years?
now.
I think she got like 10 years.
No, she got less than that, D.
Did she? Oh, I thought she had 10.
She on the streets now, I bet. I bet if you look up where she at, now that the heat done died down, she on the streets. And another police station will hire her in another state.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
reach out to her and be like, just come here and start over.
Hell
That's what
yeah.
they do, man.